Well, hello, friends. This is Professor Conn once again talking to you from Maine on the shores of Cook Bay, part of the Bay of Fundy system. And what I'm doing is I'm circling the camera around here, showing you various parts of a little cove that has been left exposed by low tide. And in the middle of this, you can see a classic intertidal mud flat. Intertidal mud flats kind of look messy. They are messy. If you were to try to get in them and walk around, you would slip and you would slide and you could sink up to your knee or even beyond in very deep mud. That mud is, of course, sediment being brought in and out, back and forth, day after day, day in and day out by the tides. But as they leave that sediment, the sediment is very rich in organic material and it supports a lot of life. One of the most important things that it supports are the soft-shell clams, Maya arenaria, one of the species that, whether or not you know it by its scientific name or even that common name, you do know it as the clam that goes into New England clam chowder. When you eat all of that nice chewy meat, it's the siphons primarily, the breathing apparatus, the filtering apparatus of these clams that live in the mudflats. But the mudflats are also home to lots of other creatures. Up here in Cook Bay, one of the most important ones is a little thing called a priapulid worm, Priapulus caudatus. Little worms that are not even closely related to most of the worms that you might be familiar with, that live only in marine environments, and they also live in these mudflats. Lots of different kinds of worms, snails, other things live in the mud flats, and it is such a very rich part of the natural ecosystems here. So try to get out and find some places like this on your own sometime. And if you are out there, always be safe, always be careful, and take care.